We are live, guys. We are live back once again for another round of the Let's Make Max Verstappen World Champion Series, guys. We're now into the second half of the season after a win yesterday in the Silverstone British Grand Prix race last night. Absolutely incredible race, that one, to watch back, actually. So welcome, guys, and hello to everyone in the chat, as always. We are back once again on F1 2016 using 2017 mods, as we will see if we can pull off another win once again, guys. But we're here at one of my worst tracks, European tracks on the calendar. It's Hungary. We've had some very poor results here over the last few seasons of career mode and whatever challenge I do on here, so not looking forward to this one. I'm not going to lie to you guys, not looking forward to this one. But if you guys are new to the series, basically we drive as Max Verstappen. I'm going to try and win a championship with him. And in the last episode, guys, at Silverstone, if you guys do not know, I've just mentioned, we won the race and we took 17 points out of Lewis Hamilton finishing P6. So the gap now is to drop from 99 to 82 points. So we've got plenty of time. We've still got 10 races to go, including this race today at Hungary as well. But if you're new around here, guys, as well, make sure that you hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of this Max Verstappen series. And if we don't win the championship, I will do another another series of the Max Verstappen one on F1 2017. So just want to clear that one out there. If we don't win the championship this season, I will continue it in F1 2017 with the actual cars. So that'll be very exciting. But a bit more of a challenge as well for you guys as well. So there's your state of play in the Drivers' Championship. We've got a lot of work to do in this one, so we're going to jump straight into it. And should be very interesting as we hit the 100 mark. So we'll see how we get on in this episode anyway. So I just want to say, guys, a massive thank you for your support in yesterday's video, which meant that we hit over 200 likes on it, which meant that you guys got this episode today instead of Wednesday. And tomorrow, being Wednesday, of course, that I am going to be doing going on to the PS2 classic console there on F1 2005, as we're going to be just testing out a potential new series to go alongside this Let's Make Verstappen World Champion series. Something a little bit different, but I think it's a great thing to do. Something a little bit different for the channel. And I used to do it last year before this game came out, and it went down really well. So I'm doing it once again this year, before F1 2017, which comes out in less than 5 weeks away now, guys. So a long time, not a long to go then for this one. As you can see there, Nico is just prepared himself there. He's ready to roll for this one. He gives us a little cheeky wave as well. Good on you, Nico. So we're in the garage, and the first thing we're going to do is look at the weather, because obviously it's pivotal that we get some nice weather. So at the minute, it's overcast, which I think is going to stay dry throughout quali, which is good news. Okay, that's great. For the race, oh, we've got rain. Okay, interesting. We've got a dry start, and then it's going to rain at the end of it. So that's very interesting to see. So we've got a really cheeky here, think of strategy here of what to do. So we're going to put the setup on the screen for you guys, if you guys are new. We have got the glitch, so this is going to be a little bit awkward, but I know what tyre is which now, because a lot of you did recommend that to me. So the blank is the faster tyre. The soft is the super soft, I think. And I think that's the soft. So we'll see if this works, hopefully. So I'm hoping it is, but I'm pretty sure that the blanks is the faster tyre. So I think we've got ultras here, and I'm pretty sure the ultras are at Hungary, I think. I could be wrong here. I could be completely wrong with this tyre allocation, but I'm pretty sure it is. If you guys could let me know quickly, I could always restart the... I could just quickly just... If someone could just clarify me in the chat right now what the tyre compounds are for Hungary in 2 weeks' time. If it is, then please let me know. Of course, if we back out and we have to restart the game, then it doesn't matter because the weather's fixed in, so it will be a wet race regardless. So if anyone can just confirm to me in the chat if it is what it is, please. I would really appreciate that a lot. If not, we're just going to YOLO it and just go with that. So, because it's a mod, and I think they haven't put it on there. But anyway, we'll go through the setup whilst we wait for someone to put in the chat if it is right or not. Love the camera angle. Thank you very much. Something different. I had it here, but of course it wobbled and it fell off. So I moved it to a better location for you guys. Okay, it is Ultra Softs. Okay, good. So we're going to use the last season setup, but because we've got a performance mod, we can drop the wings down a little bit. So I'm going to drop it down by 2 clicks. Okay, thank you very much, guys, for your feedback on that. So we dropped to 70%. Fuel, we can put a bit of fuel in, actually. We'll burn up. So, just to reiterate this, thanks to you guys for saying it is right. So, the blank tyre is the Ultra Soft, the soft is the Super Softs, and the medium is the soft tyre. So, just thought I'd clear that one up there, guys, in chat, okay? So, the blank is the Ultras, the soft, the yellow striped is the Super Soft, and then the mediums is the soft tyre. So just thought I'd clear that one on there. So we've got to start on the Super Softs to kick it off, and then we'll go into the Ultra Softs. So, and obviously overcast weather as well will help us as well. So just want to clear that one up there in the chat. Remember, kids, don't do mods unless you know what you're doing. Exactly. Right there. So we're ready to go then for our first run then in qualifying. Here at the Hungarian, which is a track that I absolutely hate on this game. So I don't know what to expect for times, but as Lewis Hamilton slips into the fastest lap of the session with a 1:18, so not a bad time there from Lewis on the Ultra Soft tyre. I legit have no idea. A lot of you are saying it's Ultra Soft, Super Soft and Soft, so I'm taking your word for it. I'm pretty sure it is, because Hungary is using the faster tyre compounds normally over the years, so I think it is. I think I could be right there. As Bottas now goes fastest for Mercedes, then at 1:18.4. So I think in pole's going to be around about the 1:17 mark, I think, which is very quick. Got to say, very quick. Obviously Hungary, as I mentioned, on the European side of things, is my worst track by a country mile. As I lock up there and gone wide, as Kimi gets the fastest lap, as we'll just let Lewis Hamilton go through, and we'll get ready for that one. No idea, Reese, how to fix that, so unfortunately you just have to come to YouTube. So we're going to set a time on the Ultra Soft, the Super Soft tyre. But technically, it's the Super Softs. It's just the language file, you know. What can I say? So don't expect me to be somewhere at the front, because I am not thinking I'm going to be on pole here, but you never know. Because I don't know what the AI are like around here on the performance mod. So we shall see how that pans out. But Liam, good to see you, mate. Welcome. Already 6 attempts down on Hamilton in the first sector. That is mad. I think these conditions aren't really working for us at the minute, so backhand slides out there, but losing 8 attempts in the middle sector. To be fair, the faster tyre compound will be really good around here, and you can gain at least about a second advantage over the Super Softs with the Ultras, so a lot to take in about that. But obviously you've got to remember as well, there is rain around, so we could maybe switch up strategies a little bit. We am going to go for another lap here. We're in P12, so not the greatest of laps. You can see there, but look at the time we've gained in the first sector already. Need 2 tenths of a second. Just going to short shift it through. Up the hill, so we're up now by nearly 3 tenths of a second, so it's a bit of a quicker lap this time. We're only 3 tenths down on Reich than in the first sector. Took a little bit of curve down the inside, just unbalances the car a little bit on exit, but a little bit bit better there. So we can see now we're up by 0.6 of a second. Nah, that was a poor line. That's going to cost us a little bit of time. It has indeed. 1 second off the pace. Liam, your worst track, Silverstone. That's a bit of a surprise, really. You think Silverstone's an easy track? Not gonna lie. So we're gonna box this time then. And here we go then. So here we go on then. So we've already got 200 people watching this and we're only in quali, which is a bit insane. So thanks guys for coming out. If you are new around guys and you found the channel for the very first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content of the Let's Make Verstappen World Champion. And also guys, I can reveal to you, if you join Discord tonight, I'm going to be revealing some series on F1 2017 in 5 weeks time. So if you want to find out exclusively what series I've got lined up for the first few weeks of the new game, then make sure that you join us over on Discord. The mods will post it in the chat. It's completely free to join as well, and you can talk to me as well. That'll be a very exciting time as well. Boom! Thank you very much for subscribing, mate. You're an absolute legend. Thank you very much for subscribing, and welcome to the Ryan-R83 community. Hope your stay is a great one as well. So, yep, they are quick in that last sector. I will say that. Look at that, 1.7 seconds we could gain in lap times here. Just shows you that the tyres is mad round here. The grip. So we are going to just drop the fuel down. We're going to drop it to about 6 kilograms. And we'll see right there. So if you want to get some exclusivity, guys, make sure that you follow me over on Discord, as it is very important. I'm going to be revealing it straight after the race. So I'm very excited about that. So yeah, looking forward to it. So as we're going to help back out once again. Yes, coach. Basically what I've done is I've got a system called Restream, which basically allows me the capability of streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time without using any CPU usage, which is quite cool. I'm going to do a tutorial on this for anyone that wants to start streaming and stuff like that. Then if you guys want me to actually do that, then let me know in the comments and I will get it going. Also as well, make sure you subscribe to this channel right now if you want to see qualifying, because all you lot watching right now get priority, guys, on qualifying, because the actual video gets cropped to just the race, so all those people who watched it back will miss qualifying, and we have some cracking qualifying sessions this season, I will say. So as we're now out on the super soft tyre in the game, but of course it's the ultra softs by the blank. So I just want to clear out there, obviously Carlito's mod with the tyre indications, there's a little bit of issue, glitches. It is in a work in progress, of course, so just take that into consideration, guys. This is in the works, so it is work in progress. He did mention that the tyres will look a bit weird on the screen, so of course I do apologise about that, but we are on the ultra soft, so if you see a blank, that's the fastest tyre compound, as apparently it is the ultra soft around here. So I'm taking the word for it because the game has told me. Well, in the mod it told me to. So oh well. No simple. If you follow me on the Discord and looked in the channel, you kind of would know my update regarding that. So going into turn 2, is it? Turn 3? I don't know what these corner names is or what numbers they are. A little bit wide there, but we're up by nearly half a second in the first sector, so it's a good start to the lap. Only a tenth and a half, nearly 2 tenths off in the first sector over Kimi Räikkönen, who had a absolute banging battle with at the start of this last race before he went backwards. Look at that, we're up by 1.4 seconds. Just shows you the grip we've got in these tyres right now. So we're going to go through in the middle sector. We've gone purple in the middle sector. We smashed it right there. We're getting about 2 tenths there over Kimi Räikkönen in that middle sector. But this last sector, the AI, as if you play this in a normal version without any mods, the AI are OP in the last sector. So we've got to nail this last sector if we want to get pole position, provisional pole position here. But twice in a row, we come across the line. It is indeed pole position with an 18.2, just on pole position there. So a great start for us here in quali. P1, and we could go for back-to-back poles as we got pole position last time out in Silverstone, of course. Juiced Kaiser, thank you very much for subscribing, mate. Welcome to the channel. Do appreciate that a lot, mate. Welcome. Hope you stay as a good one as well. So, whoo, P1 for the time being, lads. P1. So we're going to head back now. And we've got Valtteri Bottas, so we've got to get out of the way for him, as he's probably going to be on his out lap, so we don't want to ruin his lap for him or we get penalised. So yeah, if you want to find out, guys, about some F1 2017 news for the channel, series announcements, I'm going to be revealing that at the end of the stream on the Discord, so make sure that you pop in. Join me in the voice chat, because I'm going to be revealing it in there, but I'm also going to post it in the exclusives text channel as well. Once you're in Discord, ask one of the moderators. You can find them over there, and they will help you get into the voice chat, so you can give some feedback as well, because I am looking for feedback in these series, guys, as well, because I want to plan ahead, because if you guys didn't know, 2 days after the game is released, I'm off on holiday for a week, so I need to plan out videos now before I go away, so you guys get a lot of content from me as well. I like the Grand Prix Jam. I absolutely loved it. It was a great 4 days away. So yeah, it was great. I met some of you guys. I also met a load of Max Verstappen fans who follow the channel as well. So that was quite interesting. So yeah, it was a great experience meeting all the Max Verstappen fans, especially that know who I am, which was quite funny as well. But make sure you keep it on Arrow's channel over the next few days and a few others, because they're going to be vlogging, and of course your man here is in them. So make sure you get out there. Yep, I know, Wolf. I know. Yeah, I mean, it's a good move, I think. I think Kubica's a great driver. I think he should be back in the grid, obviously. But obviously as well, Charles Leclerc's been offered a spot as well at, in Ferrari for testing as well, which is very exciting as well. So I've got a video coming out in the next few days, actually, regarding Charles Leclerc. So it's a new series as well, another new series that I'm going to be launching, which is basically me going to be discussing about why something happens. And I want you guys to give me some suggestions as well in the chat for that video. But basically, it's going to be about Charles Leclerc and why he should be on the grid in Formula 1 next season, personally. I'll be giving like a few reasons why. And it's going to be like a new series which is going to be launching where I'm going to be talking about F1 stuff. She's downstairs, actually, Liam, so she's not going to be in the room tonight. Well, I'm broadcasting, of course, tonight, so it's just me tonight. So we've got to go out in case, of course, Raikkonen goes quicker, of course. So it's going to be very close, this is. So we'll wait and see as we're going to start our lap then. Bump it up to Rich. Just going to back off a little bit as well. Got plenty of space behind us as well. We can just get ready to go for our last lap here. Here at Hungary, and it could be our second pole in a row here. Upload some iRacing F1. Yeah, it's just a bit busy. This week, of course, I was at the F1, so I couldn't race. Here we go then. Not bothered about if we go red on the straights, but we've got a bit of traffic as well, which is not what I wanted. We've got the French baguette now, as he's going to hold me up a little bit. And we actually go green, actually, so good start to that there, guys. Up by 2 tenths. Going to take a bit of a wider line through turn 3, or turn 2, whatever you want to call it. As it's actually helped us there. Up by nearly 3 tenths of a second, but the AI... I don't know where we are, actually. I think we're up by just about 6/100ths in the first sector. So it's a good start to the lap. Just gonna not make sure we hit the curbs. Still green in the middle sector so far. Just lost a bit of time there. Just short shifted a little bit too early. Hoping to get some slipstream as well in the last sector, but we are still up. Well, I would say that, but we're now down. But we're back in the green. So we've got Jody and Palmer next. Ah, back end went there, but we have to abandon the lap. Actually, we could do another lap here, but I don't want to risk the tyres. But you know what? Screw it. We'll do another lap. Because we'll jump onto the soft tyres in the race. We'll pit early and go on the softs and go as long as possible before the rain comes. So we'll carry on again, do another lap. We've got enough time on our hands, but Jody and Palmer best not hold us up here. Checkered flag is now out. Got to get past him before this corner because it's going to be a little bit awkward here. And yeah, oh. Okay, yep, we've got to abandon the lap there. Jody and Palmer didn't let us through, so... what can I say? That's it then, that's quali done, but we're going to go back to the pits in case the AI do improve. Because there is a little bit of a glitch with the mod where if you skip and jump back to the garage or you skip time, the AI don't improve as they go along, because the AI do improve in qualifying, which I've just discovered. But we're going to be on pole then, if it stays as it is, as we've got Grosjean, and he's just basically went to the back of me there, but we're still P1 as Ricciardo now slips into P4, so a good job there from my teammate. As we're going to come through then to end the lap. Can we all agree Jody and Palmer does not need to be in F1? I agree. Apparently he's going to be replaced by Carlos Sainz for the next race. Come to the pits, and that is us done for quali, so we're just going to wait for the last few drivers, and then that will be us done. So at the minute we are still P1, but Jody and Palmer there cost us a good time. We were up in the first sector as well, even with some cheeky slipstream as well from him. Even some cheeky slipstream, I'll tell you that, cheeky. So head back into the pits. The game will take over now, and we shall find out if we stay P1. Oh, Total Gamer goes, that there is not a good subscriber. He goes away to record a video. Doesn't want to watch the race. Disappointing. That's all I've got to say. Disappointing. But if you're new around here, guys, and you found the channel for the very first time, make sure if you want to see more of this content, guys, that you subscribe right now if you want to see more of this Max Verstappen series, so you do not miss out on future videos right here. So we've only got 14 seconds to go, as I think the AI are just going to go through. We're going to wait now for the last 10 seconds. We are still P1 by a 1/10 of a second, so very close right now. So we're going to see how it goes. So, and we do get pole, guys, and Vettel got a penalty as well, so we're going to move up. Ricciardo moves up to P3 on the grid, which is good news for us. Hamilton moves up to P5, Bottas up to P4. But yeah, Vettel gets a penalty. What can I say? How often do I shave? I shave it to the point where it's really long, and then I just trim it down. Just thought I'd let you guys know. But pole position for us then. The rest of the field is on your screen right there. Well, you can sort of see it, but I'll just go for the top 10 quickly. Raikkonen in second. Ricciardo will be P3. Bottas 4th. Hamilton 5th. Sainz will be 6th. Perez will be 7th. Grosjean will be 8th. Vettel will be 9th. And Stroll will be 10th. Van Dorn 11th. Massa 12th. Kvyat 13th. Alonso 14th. Hulkenberg 15th. Ocon 16th. Palmer 17th. Magnussen 18th, Ericsson and Verline will complete your field today for this race. So we shall see how this goes, guys. But the target, guys, on this video is going to be 200 likes again. If you smash it, guys, I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll see what I've got lined up for you guys as a treat. We shall see. But we're going to head straight into the race, guys, as Nelson van den Berg. Thank you very much for subscribing, mate. Welcome to the channel. I do appreciate that, mate. Welcome. And great to see you on board as well. So, Hoi Wolfie Ik Kan Ex Netherlands. I probably got that wrong, but I'm trying to learn Dutch as we go along. So, I'm trying to learn for you guys. I know there's a lot of Dutch people in the chat, so I'm trying to learn some basic Dutch language. So, anyway, let's go to the race, guys. So, make sure you like the video right now and you subscribe as well if you want to see more of this Max Verstappen series. And if it's popular with you guys, I may come back with a second season of this over on F1 2017. But it's now time for the Hungarian Grand Prix. Hello everybody and welcome back to the Let's Make Max Verstappen World Champion Series. We've come to round 11 of the season, the start of the second half here at Budapest at Magno Nagadic for the latest round of the championship. And it is beautiful here in Budapest, but it is one of my, by far, the worst tracks historically for me on any F1 game. We've not done well around here, so I've really got to get a move on here and see how we got on in this episode, guys. So, last time out at Silverstone, if you did not see that, guys, please do check it out, guys. I really do appreciate if you could. It will be, if you're watching this back, will be in the eye icon in the top right corner of your screen. But if you guys are watching live, I'll do it at the end of the stream. So, we shall see how that pans out there. But we won the race at Silverstone, which is absolutely vital for us, as we took 17 points out of Lewis Hamilton, who still leads the championship by a whopping 46 points from his teammate Valtteri Bottas. We are only now 72 points behind. We pulled 17 points out of Hamilton last time out at Silverstone, and there's your man there. But there is us on pole position with a brilliant lap there of a 1:18.2, so a very impressive time. We shall see if the real-life cars beat that, which I think they will. But it's the best that colleagues could do, so a massive shout out to him, who is the creator of the performance mod, so it makes the cars a little bit quicker, so it's absolutely great. See how we get on there. So, the target, guys, for this video is, again, 200 likes. If we smash that, guys, you are absolute legends. And I may have a little surprise for you guys at some point later in the series. But here's your grid, then, for round 11 of the season, guys. And we got pole, as you know. Only by a tenth of a second from Kimi Räikkönen, then our teammate back 1.5 tenths behind with Bottas in P4. Hamilton P5, Sainz in P6. Perez in 7th. Vettel gets a penalty. I don't know what he got the penalty for, but he got a 1 anyway. Grosjean 9th, Stroll 10th, and the rest of the field will be on your screen right now there, guys. So make sure you leave a comment who you're supporting in this race, minus me, of course. If you're new to the series as well, the Manners get disqualified at the end of the first lap, which means that we have the real-life 2017 performance there. Make sure as well, guys, if you are new and you're here for the very first time, that you subscribe to the channel so you do not miss out on episodes of this series, because there's going to be more as we go along, as we get ever closer to F1 2017, which is literally about 5 weeks away. So I'm going to be pumping a sweat load of this Verstappen series out for you guys. And as you can see, we've got rain for the race, guys. So what my plan is to start on the faster tyre and then go on to the harder tyre to get us to that rain territory. So also as well, alliterate, guys, which I'll show you in a minute on the grid. The setup is on your screen right now, guys. So you want to pause the video, pause the stream, feel free to do so. It's on your screen right now. And at some point, if I have time, I will put a time frame in the comments, guys, so you guys can go and pause, go to that part of the video and, you know, can see it as well. The target, guys, as I mentioned, is 200 likes on this video, and that would be absolutely amazing if we could hit that as well. No formation lap, so we're going to kick this off right now on pole position. A very crucial pole position again, considering this track is not known for overtaking. But the lights are on now. Out and away we go here in Hungary. And it's a bit of a poor start there from us. A little bit of wheel spin. Räikkönen gets a good start. And we're going to be now side by side with Kimi going into turn 1. And he's got the inside line. We're going to try and hold it around the outside of Kimi going into turn 1 actually. And we get the job done. And we just about hold on to the lead of the Grand Prix for now. And I forgot to do the fuel. I forgot to do that. Anyway, which means we have to start saving a little bit of fuel to start off with, as we're going to now go up the hill. So you may notice as well, in the top left-hand corner of the screen, there's no tyre allocation right there. So I'm going to explain that at the end of the first lap, because I want to try and just get a bit of a rhythm going, and then I will start talking about what the reason why there's blanks in the top left-hand corner regarding the tyres the drivers are on. So I just want to just clear that one up there in a minute. But in a minute, you can see got a decent gap behind, which is good. But the priority at the minute is to just pull away if we can, as much as possible over Kimi Räikkönen. And hopefully our teammate can get past him so we can have a 1-2, as we like to close the gap down to Mercedes, as we overtook Ferrari in the Constructors' Championship last time out at Silverstone. So it's a bit of a fight for P2 in the standings right now between me and Ferrari. So hopefully we can hold on to that P2 and challenge Mercedes down the line. But we've got the lead of the Grand Prix, which is very important. We've still got that. And our gap is only 0.7 of a second as the AI have not actually backed off here. So I'm a bit concerned right now as they actually have hold up the field. Wow. We're just going to take it on the chin. The Manas have not been DQ'd yet. There they go. They're now DQ'd. So Hamilton's up to P2. Sainz up to P3. So yeah, I think I need to sort that out, I think, as Hulkenberg's out of the Grand Prix. But the Manas not getting DQ'd straight away is a bit annoying, I've got to say. So as Raikkonen's been disqualified, unfortunately. My teammate's been disqualified. Great. So it's just that now we have to win this now. So unfortunately, the Manas, I may have to bring the Manas back in again because around here they caused a bit of a wreck there. So a bit of a wreck fest. So I don't know what went wrong there, but that's the first time I've seen it in quite some time. So I think I need to tweak the Manas a little bit just to make sure they get DQ'd a little bit there. So I think I may need to speak to Carlito about that one. So if the mods can speak to Carlito for me on my behalf, that'd be great. Because that should not have happened, actually. So but I am starting to lose a little bit of grip on these tyres already. Even though it's a 16% they're bad. I'll tell you that right now. But we are going to lose a little bit of time because I'm running in lean. The fuel burn in this is absolutely ridiculous. So if I can't even run in rich for like half a lap because it just goes there. Van Dorn now is at the Grand Prix, and now Mercedes are now second and third place, which is a bit annoying. And as I said that, Hamilton's already in the pit, so they're already making pit stops already at Mercedes. So as Massa's jumping onto the soft tyre, oh, he's actually in P3 actually, so not too bad. Oh, this is going to be weird, this race. This race is going to be bizarre. But we've got to remember as well, rain is coming as well, so the rain can have a massive impact in this Grand Prix, so we'll see how that pans out there. But I'm a bit annoyed about what happened, so that will have to be changed. Unfortunately, I can't really change it, so it's not lame yet. We've got rain. We've got rain coming. It's actually getting cloudy already. Have you noticed? Rain is now coming. Who's hyped for rain? It did say it was going to rain about halfway through the race, so in about 10 laps or so, we may see rain emerge. And Bottas is gaining on me actually as well, so all you thinking that it's going to be a lame race, it's not, because Bottas, as you can see, is what, 2 seconds quicker than me already. Now, I'm going to talk about the invisible tyres now. Basically, a lot of you mentioned in the last episode that Hungary is like ultra soft, soft, and, well, super soft and soft. So, the blank is basically the faster tyre. And the super softs is, well, I don't know actually, I can't describe it. Basically, the blank is the ultra soft tyre. The super soft is the soft tyre, and the medium is the soft tyre. So, it's a little bit confusing, I will say, but I will try and get it sorted for the next episode because it is a little bit strange. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It looks a bit weird. So I will have a look into it. If not, I will just go, I'll revert back to just normal tyre indications because this looks a little bit there. But Bottas is gaining on us, and you know that Mercedes is quick, so Bottas will be coming very shortly as Jeff actually is telling me to come to the pits already. We're just going to carry on for a little bit longer here because I think the tyres are starting to go off a little bit. As Bottas is slowly going to catch up there, so still plenty of time to go. As the girlfriend now makes her appearance, but you won't see her. But I may box this lap and do maybe go onto the soft tyre and go to the end of the race on, well, before the rain comes, of course. So I'm going to do that actually. I'm going to put the, well, mediums on there, but it's actually the soft tyres. Just before I just alliterate that. So no, I'm not restarting now. I am on a tight schedule as well. So I am going to head to the pits. It is getting very dark now. It is getting very dark. So I'm going to just take the chance now as we've got a yellow flag out here. Don't know what's going on up ahead. But Bottas... Oh my god, I ran wide. Yeah, Mass is on softs. And we're going to go on softs as well, as we're going to come into the pits then. As we've got the French baguette as well, it's going to hold us up in the pit lane, which is not what I want. As we're going to jump onto the soft tyre right now, so... Into the pits we must go. It's a 2.4, so we are now onto the soft tyre. So hopefully this will take us to the end of the... Well, hopefully to the end of the race, actually, but... But it's all about strategy now, I've got to say. It's all about strategy. Bottas is the man to keep an eye on, actually, if he goes long, so... No. Won't be showing the girlfriend on camera because... Oh my god, cold tyres, cold tyres, cold tyres, cold tyres, cold tyres. Oh dear. Cold tyres. Ah, cold tyres, Ryan. Come on. Look how dark it is already. When's Bottas going to pit's the question? 19 seconds, but we've just got no grip in these tyres. Like we had in Silverstone on the harder compound, it just doesn't work. As we've got someone off at the middle sector actually, so I don't know who that is, but he's at a moment. Just thought we'd just get on this now. We have got rain, which for the first time actually, we are going to see this performance mod tested out in the wet. I've not done any practice in the wet. So I'm not looking forward to it, but... Should be quite exciting at the same time though. No idea where Lewis is and all this as well. He's the man to keep an eye on right now. But the gap's 22 seconds now over Valtteri Bottas, who is in the pits actually. So this is going to be interesting what tyre Bottas goes on. If he he's going to the super soft tyre, so he's going to go long. He's going to have a shorter stint than us. So remember, we're going to go all the way to when the rain arrives. So got to keep an eye on what Bottas does here. I think he's going to take the. He's going to still hold on to the lead, of course. Actually, do we? Yeah, he actually has. So Bottas still leads the race then. Obviously staying out a little bit longer on those ultra soft tyres has worked for him. But remember, he has to pit again, so... So Hamilton's up to P3 then. He's right behind us actually is Lewis. So Lewis is one to keep an eye on as well. So we've got 3 seconds gap to Bottas, as they're both on the super soft tyre. So just want to clarify that. So the media, obviously we're running a little bit different with the performance mod with the tyre allocations. We're running the soft tyre, they're running the super soft, and the blank, which you've seen at the opening stint of the race, is the ultra soft tyre. As we'll fly through the middle sector now. Must have got them 4 seconds. As it's getting very dark now here. Now we've got to see. I'm going to get the inters actually ready. So of course we're going to go all the way to the wet tyres, and I've not tested the AI and myself in these conditions, so we'll have to wait and see. Gap's 5 seconds. It's already building up, isn't it? Oh dear. Shows you that Mercedes is pretty good in race pace. Back end slides out there. So we know Bottas will be pitting again, of course, so maybe in the next 8 laps or so. All we've got to do is just hopefully keep it around about 18 seconds. When he pits, he'll be behind us, and then when the rain comes, we all have to pit so I can hold on. So as long as I keep the pace up with Bottas, then we should be fine. As I got that line absolutely wrong there. As Hamilton is closing in on us, which is not what I wanted for the championship, of course. Not what I wanted to do. Luckily Bottas is in traffic, but Hamilton's catching. 4.6 seconds now is the gap between myself and him. Yes, Kieran, I was actually at the track. I was at Silverstone this week for the Real Life British Grand Prix, which was a great experience for me. It's the second time ever going. Second time going with Arava, and the first time with the other people I went with, which you may have seen on my Twitter and also on my Instagram. Bye. Can't see Lewis yet, but we're actually trying to hold on to this gap to Bottas, but just these tyres just don't want to work. Just burning up already. I just can't do anything with these rear tyres. They're just burning up too quickly. Not working. Nope, shaft, not at all. I think this is going to give me the clear indication that I think we'll scrap the tyre allocation, I think, because it's just not working here. So I am going to definitely scrap the tyre, I think, the tyre allocations, because I think it's not working for us. And obviously you guys as well are a little bit confused as well, so, which I can completely understand, because if I was in your boots watching me do this, then I would be like, what the hell is going on? Like, run wide out that corner again. The gap's 11 seconds now. Just gotta hope the wet part of the truck, when the rain comes, it's decent enough that we can keep pace with Bottas. Priority though is to beat Lewis Hamilton in this race. He's the man we've got to keep an eye on, as he is the championship leader. We can take points out of him. Yep, I should have been in Ara's video, but he did that a few hours after I left, because I left on the Sunday night. They stayed till Monday and they did the podcast, I think, a couple of hours after I left. Because I had to beat the traffic, of course. And I had work. and I had work as well on the Monday, so I couldn't stay that night. See, this is why I should really run more wings on this car. So I'm going to have more downforce in the car. Oh my lord, that was close. So we've got Checo next, Checo Perez. I think lean mix is helping me just save a little bit of grip there. 14 seconds is the gap now. Bottas is in traffic as well, I must add, so hopefully the gap won't be as big by the time he pits, and it should be coming up very shortly actually, his pit stop. That's what I'm hoping for actually. It's got no grip right now. Isn't Haas a Dutch word? I don't know actually. As Perez has held me up there massively in this middle sector, so luckily we got past him eventually, but 16 seconds. It's not going to be enough, is it? These tyres are just not working for us right now, I'll tell you. May have to switch this up a little bit. Different strategy, I think, is required. So I may pit this lap and switch it up a little bit, because the rain is going to come in the last quarter of the race. So I may switch it up a little bit. And go on to the super soft tyre actually next stop. Unless Bottas pits anytime soon, I will stay out, but Jeff's on the blower already. Just want to keep an eye on Bottas if he pits or not, but it doesn't seem he's going in. Wait for rain. I want it to rain now. Because it's just going to carry on. If I pit, I can try and do some undercut work here and try and get past them. I think the rain's going to come around about lap 20, I'm going to guess. Just after half distance, I think the rain will fall. So if I pit, I can try and crawl some time back on the ultra soft tyre, and then when Bottas pits for another set of tyres, we should be fine. So I may take the gamble right now. I think priority is Lewis Hamilton, I've got to say, so oh, that was a poor line there, Ryan. What are you doing? Pay attention. Luckily we slowed down enough there. If you slow down really, really slowly, we can get away with that. But I am going to pit this lap because the tyre's just gone already. Nah, Bottas is staying out. I'm going to do a little bit of a cheeky switch here. Try and do an undercut here if I can. The tyres are gone. I'm sorry, guys. I know you're saying stay out, but the tyres have gone. Like, there's no grip in them. Get some fresh boots on me. Just go for a charge right now. But we're still P3 in the race, so at least we're on the podium, I guess. But on fresh rubber, we can really go for it now. And Verline gets out of the way there, just about. But we can really now push as Massa's coming to the pits. And he's gone on to the ultra soft tyre. So he's got to go. So now we can really attack now. Because we're just going to lose out to Bottas. So I've just got to try something out of the hat here. Because he's still out there as Valtteri, so I'm just going to take the risk now. Take time out of him if I can. And just go for it. We're purple in the middle sector. As I think that's Perez going into the pits, so he's had enough of those tyres. But encouragingly, we were purple in the middle sector, and we've took 2 seconds out of Lewis Hamilton already. It was 8 seconds when we came out of the pits, and we've already gained 2 seconds, so it's a good start. So we're doing pretty well here. And we've gone purple in the first sector as well, so it's a good start to the lap here for us. It's got so much grip in the world right now, this is fantastic. There we go, look at that, 1.4 seconds, and we're already now 5 seconds behind Lewis Hamilton now. Surely Bottas has to react to us right now. He's still not pitted, Bottas. Maybe Bottas is going to try and go all the way to the wet tyre territory. That will be a bit of a risk for him, as we're going to be the fastest man on the circuit. We do indeed, a 1:21.4. Got to keep pushing, haven't we? No sign of rain yet. We're just over half distance now as Bottas is still out there, and he's in a bit of traffic as well, which is good news for us. You can see the whole cluster in turn 1. And we're closing in on Lewis Hamilton actually. We're only 3.5 seconds behind him. So this may work, this strategy. Got to come across the line. Saying just a 10th off the best lap there, and someone's gone to the pits. It's not who I thought it was. I thought it was going to be Bottas or Hamilton, but you can just see Hamilton just in the distance there. Favourite track is Silverstone, which we did yesterday. just go through now as we're going to go up the hill then towards the start of the middle sector, and we are right on the tail now of Hamilton. The gap is now 2 seconds now. So we're just taking time out as we go along here. Not particularly bothered about the fuel light coming on because we're going to be in lean in the wet conditions. As Bottas has just started the final sector, or started the lap as we enter the final sector, and I think Bottas is in the pit lane. What tyres he's going to go on, I wonder. If it is who I think it is. And will Hamilton get past him? If it is Bottas, of course. Priority is Lewis Hamilton in this race. We've got to try and beat him and score some, or take points out of him. Actually, is the main priority here. I'm pretty sure it can't be Bottas because Hamilton is what, has been on these since lap 1. As the French picket lets Hamilton through and doesn't let me through there for a second, but he does now. I think Hamilton's trying to stay out until the rain arrives, so it's a bit of a risky strategy there from Lewis. I think I hear rain actually. Could be wrong, but I just heard a little bit of spray. And I think Bottas has pitted and he's on the he's on the harder tyre. Interesting that from Bottas. But there is rain on the circuit, guys. We have rain now on track. So the rain hype, get your umbrellas out because this is going to get a little bit interesting now. As the wet tyre, the intermediates will be required now as the rain has now begun to fall now here at Budapest. And this could work absolutely brilliantly now if we pull this off. Well, we have got rain, guys. The rain has now arrived. So I've gone into... Oh, that was a poor line there, Ryan. Jesus. I think we just kept the tyre on, 2 tyres there. So we got away with that one for the stewards. Just kept it in there again. We've got to be cautious here. We don't want to get a penalty. But it's not yet intermediate conditions. It's just dropping with rain a little bit. So no way it is intermediate yet. It's only a little bit of spray for now, but I think Hamilton's staying out again as Bottas gets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, annoyingly. As we get DRS on Lewis Hamilton, so it's a good time to save a bit of fuel behind him. As Jeff is now on the blower, so this could mean it's intermediate time. Confirmed change. So I'm going to pit at the end of this lap and go on to inters and see if that's going to help us. And see if we can gain time on Bottas if he stays out still on these medium or the super soft tyres actually, because the AI will start to be a bit slower now on these tyres. So Jeff is now going to call us in. It's a bit of a gamble from Jeff, but he thinks it's the right decision, so we're going to take Jeff's word for it here. No DRS disabled sign has popped up yet, which is good news for us. Hamilton, I've got to say, is in a good position here if he wants to win this race, if he stays out there. He's been on those tyres, remember, since lap 1. Unless he's done a secret pit stop that I didn't know about, but... Oh, Ocon's going to hold me up here. Come on, Ocon, get out of the way, mate. Got the job done on him. Bottas has stayed out, so we're going to box this lap. We're going to take a massive gamble. Hamilton's coming in as well. Oh, Hamilton, get a move on, mate. Get a move on. Oh, I've got the glitch. I've got the pit glitch. What's the game doing? I'm full throttling it. The game is trolling me at 50 miles an hour. Oh, mate. The game has trolled me again. Hamilton's gone back out on medium tyres, so Hamilton will have to pit again, so I don't think we'll have to worry about Lewis Hamilton anytime soon, but that's cost us there. That pit glitch. Let's see if these tyres work. So this is now unknown territory for me. I've never tested the performance mod in wet conditions before, so this is going to be interesting. See how we get on, but most importantly, we need to see if the grip is there on these intermediates compared to Hamilton's mediums. But the minute, I've got to say, we're keeping up with him. But now Massa's coming to the pits. Still no sign of the DRS disabled, so could be a good shout here maybe. Still not wet enough yet. I think the AI will stay out. I think Bottas is actually, they're in the pits now actually. So I think I can safely say we're going to be in a solid P2 here, because I think Hamilton's going to pit. As Hamilton's got no grip now, down the inside we go on him. And we move up to P2 there. So I don't know what Hamilton's strategy call was there, but he's just lost it there. So I think Hamilton deserves a bottle, guys, in the chat. I think Hamilton's just going into the pits. And where's this going to put us right now? Not too sure. Luckily ahead of traffic as well, which is good news. And it's a McLaren Honda behind us, I can hear. So Hamilton's bottled it, unfortunately, which for you guys is good news for strategy. So for the championship, as we're going to take points out of Lewis Hamilton today. And now we've got to crawl back if we can 13 seconds to Bottas. You know we've done it before. At Brazil in the career mode, in the Red Bull as well, so we can do it. Let's see if we have the grip here to try and mount an attack on Bottas is the question. And the gap is down to 11 seconds, so we've already took a second already out of Bottas in the middle sector. So do you think we have faith, guys? Do you think we could have a chance here? If we take out a second a lap on Bottas, do you think we'll have a chance? As the DRS has finally been disabled. So at least we made the right decision there pitting. So Jeff actually caught it nicely there. Gap's 12 seconds right now. So we've already gained a second already on Bottas when the gap was 13 seconds. So we've got plenty of time. We've still got 11 laps to go in this race as well. As long as we can keep these tyres fine, we should be in a good position here. But always have faith, guys. Always have faith. We have a chance here. Mike Jackson, thank you very much for subscribing, mate. Welcome to the channel. Welcome. I heard someone do a shoey. If you do a shoey, if you are going to do a shoey, I would recommend you tweeting it to me so I can favourite it and maybe do a cheeky retweet. So I'm going to do that. If I win a race, if you want to do a shoey, then feel free and post it to me on Twitter. I will be retweeting the shoeys. So if you are going to do a shoey, then please let me know by tweeting it with a picture of you actually doing it. That was a poor line there, Ryan. Very poor line. What's the gap? 10 seconds. Just feel like we're good in these conditions here. These wet conditions we're just so comfortable in. Plus as well, Bottas is in traffic, remember, so that to take into consideration as well. So we'll see if the gap has improved as we start lap 26 here in Hungary. You know what? We'll burn up some fuel. We'll burn up to Rich Mix down the straight. The gap has stayed the same. So what can I say? We are closing him in very slowly, but will we have time to pull out 10 laps out of... we've got to gain a second a lap on Bottas here to stand any chance of winning this Grand Prix. It would be a brilliant comeback, I've got to say, if we pull this off. The gap's down to 8.8 seconds. So we've got to try and take as much out as possible on Bottas now before we have to go down to lean and save fuel. But we'll see. But it's the chase is now on right now. Hold it into 6th gear through that corner, just keeping it within the limits. Gap is 8.6. So we've already gained nearly 2 seconds on Bottas there, and I still think traffic is his problem. He's got 1 car ahead of him going to the last corner, so that may be costing him a bit of time, but we're going to come up to the traffic that he was caught up in, and there's about 4 cars in it, so may come and bite me in the backside here, potentially. So the gap was, what, 8.6? 8.4, we gained 2 tenths there. Hamilton's only 26 seconds behind, so I don't even have to worry about Lewis today. And we've got a Ferrari, Sebastian Vettel down the pecking order. So I think the weather's took its toll on a few drivers here. And this is for 8th place, 7th place. Jesus, Julian Palmer's in the points, lads. That's a bit mad. And Sainz, we've got to try and get past Carlos Sainz here, and he's just basically checked us there, and that's just cost us a chance of a win. So thank you, Carlos. You don't understand blue flags. Cheers, mate. Don't think he's going to get any promotion to Red Bull anytime soon. So I have to just carry on. Gap won't decrease as quickly, but he's going to have to see. A little bit of wing there. Lost a little bit of the wing, but hopefully it's not going to affect us as much, but blame Sainz on that one, I'm afraid. He was given the blue flag, so he should have moved out of the way, but Sainz has just cost us a win here, potentially. I am going to stay out. I don't think there's no point. We could pit, and secure 2nd place in this race, but there's no point. I'm just going to carry on. Dirty air from Vettel's car, not going to help me there. We're actually putting away from Hamilton, actually, 27 seconds. I'm just going to try and hold it out here if I can. Let's go, have to just take corners a little bit earlier than usual now. But they should be getting blue flags as well, but running wide again. Gap's going up, is going up, guys, you see, so don't know where K-Mag is, unfortunately, so Lewis will catch me. Well, he's got a miracle to do. He's got 7 laps to pass me, and he's 25 seconds away. I doubt he's going to catch me in 7 laps. Go on the inside of Vettel just to annoy him a little bit. Marcus Ericsson's in the points in 6th place. This is mad. Mad things going on right now in this Grand Prix. Palmer best get out of the way here. Going to help Marcus Ericsson out a little bit and get some cheeky points for Sauber. Go on, Palmer, do the right thing here. Thank you. I think he's just took out Sebastian Vettel in the process. Keep current. Ericsson though, P6. What are your thoughts on Sauber? Oh, gaps dropped to Bottas. Don't know what's happened to Valtteri. Oh, but what if Bottas pits? That's another thing. What if Bottas pits for another set of inters? That would be quite funny. But obviously we don't want that, of course. Oh, look who's coming back now. Jolyon Palmer's back. So I'm just going to ride it out now for 6 laps and just hold on for P2 here. The only option we've got now. Don't want to pit now. We could stay technically still ahead of him here. Yellow flags are out. Alonso is out the Grand Prix. His Honda doesn't seem to you could get him to the end of the race, unfortunately. Palmer, what are you doing? Trying to pass me, you absolute numpty. As I think my brake pedals just come out there, so and Vettel nearly took me out. A little bit of a mini bottle there. My cable at the back of the wheel just came out and was giving me some brake input going through the corner, so I think that's probably why Jolyon Palmer caught me there, caught up. A little mini bottle there. It's going to cost us a few seconds, the Bottas, but I think we just got to now just chill now. We'll take second place. Crucially, we're ahead of Hamilton, so that's good news. Of course, for Lewis. For me, actually. We'll take some points away from Hamilton, which is good news for you guys as well. And this will be for Alonso's McLaren Honda. Just going to park it on the left-hand side. And where is his car? It's gone, so it's now back to green flag racing. We're now right on the back of Seb Vettel again, so he best let me through here. Just dirty air from the back of him's not going to help me, so this is not going to go well. Oh, running a little bit wide there, but Vettel does let us through, otherwise he would have got penalty, so we've got 5 laps to go. Just got to keep it on the track now. And Palmer does indeed let us through again. So at least we've lapped Palmer twice technically, which is quite funny. Bottas already crossing the line. 17.8 seconds up the road. Jacob, thank you very much for subscribing, mate. Welcome to the channel. Welcome. Just got to bring this car home now. Well, the Williams is good, so the Renault's good, so I think that's probably why they're up there. While Palmer's up there in the points in P7. But the surprise is the Sauber, I've got to say, of Ericsson. Ericsson's done pretty well there. Maybe he's done a one-stop, a no-stop strategy and just went all the way before the rain came, so that might be why actually he's up there. But Hamilton's 16 seconds away now. I think he's going to gain, what, 5 seconds a lap on me here. I doubt that. Getting the subscribers rolling in right now, but we're getting close, guys, to 20k. We're only about 3,500, well, 3,800 away now from getting 20k, which is absolutely insane. So I just want to say, guys, a massive thank you for your support over the last couple of months. It's been ridiculous since we started this series off. with Felipe Massa. You guys have overwhelmingly loved the series, you've loved the channel, and it is going to continue over to F1 2017. So keep an eye on who you think should be a driver we should drive as. And it may be over a couple of seasons, you never know. Catching up to the Sauber, if that's your answer to your question. It's going to take it very cautiously here, very cautiously. Who's driver of the day? Well, I think you guys know it's going to be Bottas. Again, we won wide. Maybe the inters are going off a little bit, or the now realisation of the front wing damage is a bit severe. But if you guys are new and are watching this for the very first time and have not subscribed, then make sure you do subscribe, as you'll see a waving me on your screen, which you can see right there. To that person who has subscribed, thank you very much. And you will get a shout out during the stream as well if you do subscribe. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button right now, guys. And if you are Max Verstappen fans, subscribe as well. We're a little bit wide out the last corner, just save a little bit of tyre wear. But 2 to go then at the line. The gap's 21 seconds now, so I think we can just now take it easy, and we'll take second place here today in Hungary. We will close the gap down to Lewis Hamilton, not by much, but it's at least points taken away from him, so that's the crucial thing right now. As long as we take away points to start with in the last 10 rounds, well, 9 races to go after this, that's the more pivotal thing, the more crucial thing. As long as we take points away, we'll be fine. But at the time now, we're just going to just cruise it now to the end of the race now. We will concede the win today after a good qualifying session, but we'll take it on the chin anyway. But Carlos Sainz, if he didn't brake check when the blue flags came out for him, would we have won this race is the big question on a lot of you, on you guys' minds right now. I think as well my mind as well. Would we have won this race if we did not make contact with Sainz brake checking before the blue flag? That's the question I'm going to leave up to you guys in the chat. As Bottas has already started the final lap of the Grand Prix, so I think he's going to win it today. So just going to go through the final corner and start our final lap of the Grand Prix. And we're closing in on Ericsson now, so at least we're catching up to him. So Ryan is so bored. I'm not really bored, am I? Oh, went a little bit wide there. Oh, a little bit of a mistake there. Yannick, if you ask one of the moderators, they'll post the command in the chat, and then you can see what wheel it is. But it looks like it's going to be P2 today. So we'll just go through the last couple of corners. Then we've still got at least 12 seconds over Hamilton. So at least as long as we don't run out of fuel, we're going to be fine, guys. We'll be fine to the end now. Just the win didn't come to us today, unfortunately. Just the one mistake. We were closing on Bottas when the rain came, taking out a quarter seconds a lap on him, actually, when he was in traffic. But the Sainz moment played a pivotal role on who wins this Grand Prix today. And it will be Valtteri Bottas who will win the Hungarian Grand Prix today. Good win for him, and it helps him in the championship fight as well for him. And we're going to be the next ones to cross the line in P2 after the issues we had in the rain. Pitting a little bit too early, I've got to say, I'm not going to lie. Coming off these tyres, but we're going to come through the final corner. It's going to be P2, guys. I'm going to take that and take points away from Lewis Hamilton. P2 here at Hungary on a track that I despise. I will take that gladly. Right there, so absolutely happy with that. And yeah, I'll take that. So So Toto Wolf, very happy with that. But let me know, guys, in the comments who you thought was what I should have done there. Was I in the wrong or was I in the right, taking the inside line, and he could have just gone wide. But Bottas wins anyway. He's very happy with that one. And Mercedes getting a double podium today, so we'll take that. And Ericsson, you've got to give him driver of the day. I've got to give him driver of the day. Marcus Ericsson, P6. Absolutely brilliant there for Marcus. Fair play to you, mate. But there's your podium. And there's Bottas on the top step. There's me in P2. I'll take that gladly. And Hamilton there in P3 with the Mercedes looking a bit disgusting, actually, in that position there. As, yeah, Nico Valtteri Bottas wins. Yep. But the champagne flies here at the Hungaroring right now. And I don't know how to pronounce that, but thank you very much for subscribing, mate. Welcome, mate, to the channel. Do appreciate that. But we'll look at the race results. You guys know the top three, so I won't be going through them, but we'll look through P4 downwards. I don't think you guys can see it, but Massa gets P4 for... Hamilton did 4 stops. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, yeah, because he was on the mediums, wasn't he? Kvyat in P5. Ericsson, the strong man, in P6 from 19th, so he gets driver of the day, so fair play. Fair play to you, sir. Sainz in P7th. Magnussen gets 8th. Someone mentioned about Magnussen in the chat. There's your answer. Ocon in 9th. Palmer gets 10th, and Vettel just misses out on a point. And Stroll as well in 12th. And the rest of the field, guys, will be on your screen right now with a few retirees today, actually, of Alonso, Van Dorn, Hulkenberg, Raikkonen, and my teammate Daniel Ricciardo as well. And before we go any further, guys, if you want exclusive access, guys, I'm going to be revealing some series for F1 2017 on my Discord. Make sure you join us over there right now, because in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to be revealing it in voice chat. So make sure you come along and get your microphones on. Anyway, let's look at the Drivers' Championship then. Just go to the top again, just to clarify who got the fastest lap. It was Bottas with a 20.4, which is not too bad. Leon, thank you very much for subscribing, mate. Do appreciate that. Standings, we're now up to P3 and 79 points behind, so we are closing it down a little bit, guys. We took 4 points today out of Lewis Hamilton, so it's a good start. And away to the top there. The top, 36 points now between Hamilton and Bottas. So it's going to be an inter-team battery like we've seen previously with Nico Rosberg and Hamilton. Other changes, Sainz up to 10th, Kvyat up to 12th. Ericsson, Magnussen move up a couple of positions as well. And everyone else stays the same as well. But in the Constructors' Championship, which we'll look at right now, it is staying the same, but we've increased the gap to Ferrari by 20 points now. And Force India doing pretty well in P4 with Williams P5. Haas move up to 7th. Sauber move up to 9th ahead of Renault, who dropped to last place in the Constructors' Championship. And Haas are a point ahead of McLaren as it stands right now. But that is going to wrap up, guys, this episode of the Let's Make Verstappen World Championship. We will be back on Saturday for the next episode, guys, which will be at Italy, I believe it is. Or Spa, can't remember which one it is, but it's one of the two anyway. As tomorrow will be the F1 2005 Classic Game Career Mode, guys, which will be streaming live. And it's going to be a little mini-series I'm going to be launching, guys, which I'm very excited about. And hopefully you guys will come along and support me on that one as well. And then Thursday and Friday I'm off, but I will try and get some videos for you guys, for you to just enjoy. And make sure you come on to Discord right now, guys, for the announcement as well that I'm going to be making over there. But make sure you like the video, guys, and you subscribe as well for more F1 content, including this series, the Max Verstappen series. Until tomorrow, guys, have a fantastic evening, whatever you're doing. And I shall see you tomorrow, guys. Have a good night, and take care, guys. I'm out here. Take care, guys.